Jimmy, your egg's ready. Jimmy! George, can you tell me why when his meal's ready he's nowhere in sight, and when it's not ready he's banging on the table shouting, where is it?
Because you don't know how to handle him properly, Hilda. That's why. It's quite simple, dear. Jimmy, come and get your breakfast at once.
One word from you and he does just as he likes.
Jimmy, if you don't come before I count 3, I shall stop your spending money. 1, 2...
Oh, hey, Mum, where's my breakfast?
Oh.
Didn't you hear your mother and I shouting at the top of our voices?
Oh, yes, I thought, hello, they're at it again.
We were shouting for you.
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh, well, I suppose I better give you the benefit of the doubt.
Oh, thanks, Dad. Does that mean you're not going to stop me spending money?
Yes, you know how to handle him.
The postman's a bit late this morning.
Never mind the postman. Get on with the breakfast.
Yes, Dad. Well, that's a swizz.
What's a Swiss?
Somebody swiped the supersonic ray gun.
What do you think you're doing? Put those flakes back in the packet at once. Not with your hands.
I washed them.
That I doubt.
Oh, Dad, you know I always wash them first thing before I feed me white mice. Ooh, that'll be the postman.
Come here. Why do you want to open the door to the postman?
I was going to collect your letters for you, Dad.
Oh, that's a surprise, isn't it? Well, I suppose I'm not expecting any letters then.
That'll be another surprise.
Now, look.
One gas bill. Oh, one catalogue.
What's that?
Nixon Camping Equipment Company. Well, George, if you're planning a camping holiday, you might have asked my opinion.
Camping holiday? Wait, just let me see that a minute, Hilda, dear, will you?
Yeah.
Dad, before you lose your temper, I think I ought to explain. You see, I saw this advert for a rent-a-tent scheme, and it said you've got to be 21. Well, I'm not 21, am I? I'm only 12.
You'll have a job to be 13 in a minute.
Daddy, it's only 30 shillings a week, and they throw in 2 camp beds, a ground sheet, and a stove to boil your kettle on.
Oh, well, does that mean you want to go camping?
Ooh, that's a good idea, Dad. I never thought of that.
And you needn't think about it now.
Oh, Ma, I'm not going on my own, you know. Bert Bamford's taking me.
Bert?
Oh, is he?
Yeah, it's all settled then.
No, it's not settled. I'm surprised at Bert Bamford putting ideas into your head. I've a good mind to sack him, you know, my foreman, taking you camping without asking me.
It's not his fault, Dad. He didn't know you wanted to go.
I wonder why the child never got its 11 plus.
But, Jimmy, seriously, you must have got it wrong all the same. I mean, Bert's got this new girlfriend. And I'm sure I heard him saying they were going on holiday together.
Well, I don't know where she's going to sleep. There's definitely only 2 camp beds.
I have a long day ahead of me.
All right, now, what time will you be in?
Oh, I shall be late again, I'm afraid.
Oh, not again.
Well, I'm
surely.
still doing the half-yearly accounts, dear. This new secretary of mine, she's all right, you know, but she's not quite with it.
Well, from what I've heard, she's not entirely without it either.
Funny things, dear. Now, bye-bye for now. Goodbye, Jimmy, and be a good boy.
Ta-ra, Dad. Yeah, Mum. Oh, Mum, I bet this egg's as hard as iron. You've even boiled a little lion off it.
Oh. Yes, Dean, there's nothing wrong with it.
Ah, I like a little egg with a little lion on. I think I likes better when I comes in from the muck spreading. I don't half like a little egg, I do.
Are you all right?
Get an egg inside your man's meal.
Oh, Mum, has Dad gone? Yes, it just went a minute ago, love.
Only knew I want to live. Fancy forgetting.
Well, I think he's a bit preoccupied this morning. He's worried about Bert going up to London to look for this job.
What's that about, Bert?
Nothing for you. What does Bert want to get a job in London for?
Well, more money, I suppose. Still, I think Dad'll be upset if he does go.
Bert going to London? But what about my camping holiday?
Oh, Jimmy, forget about the camping.
Forget about it? I can't forget it. I've swapped my roller skates for a canvas water bucket.
Well, fill it to the brim and stick your head in it.
Oh, charming.
Now, that's enough, you two. You're not going under the ship us.
Bye, see you at tea time.
Bye-bye, love.
Oh, I'm in a right pickle now, I am. I've even written off for a field with his own cow in it.
Jimmy, you mustn't take people so seriously. I expect Bert was only being nice when he said he'd go camping with you. I mean, if he's going up to London to look for this job, that's the end of it. Now, hurry up and finish your breakfast, love, otherwise you're going to be late for school.
Oh, flipping grown-ups. Come in.
Morning, Captain.
Bert Bamford, I'm not talking to you, traitor.
Well, what have I done?
You've gone and got a girlfriend. After me swearing you into my gang.
Ah, but only as a country member.
Rule number 5. What's this about you going to London for a job?
Oh, I'm sorry, Jim, but I've no choice. I'd like to stay around here, but the job I was after's fallen through. National Construction want a new manager for their northern division. That would have suited me down to the ground.
Well, why don't you take it?
Well, their blooming personnel manager in London, he seems to reckon that single men don't like taking responsibilities. So he wrote asking if I was a family man.
Oh, you mean like a husband with wife and children?
I understand they make the best kind of families, yes.
Got a smashing idea, Bert. I think I know how you can get that job.
Honestly?
Well, not exactly. You've only got to tell a little fib, though. Just say you've got a wife and kids.
Oh, blimey, you'd get me hung, you would. As a matter of fact, I've already written to him, say that I'm not eligible. Look, ask your mother if she wouldn't mind bunging a stamp on that, will you? Then he'll get it for the weekend. See you later, me old timer.
Hey!
Hmm? Oh, yes.
Personnel manager, National Construction Company. If you think I'm going to miss my camping holiday just because of your silly rules, you're wrong. Dear Sir, as I am a married man,
Oh. Hello, Mrs. Hoskins. Is Bert in? No, love is not. Can I give him a message? Oh, it doesn't matter. He just asked me to get some holiday brochures. I'll call back later. Oh, all right, Millie. I don't think it'll be very long.
oh, Bert, come on, we'll miss the kick-off.
Oh, hello, Jimmy.
Hello, Mrs. Hoskins.
I didn't see you come in.
Well, Bert asked me to wait here for him. We're going to see the Rovers.
Well, will you give him this? I've had it in my April pocket all morning. Only it must be important, or they just sent a postcard.
Ooh, a telegram. Is it from the National Construction Company?
How should I know? I don't open other people's telegrams.
I do. Hayward coming to Manchester on business. Will take opportunity of interviewing you at your home. Arrive early afternoon. Signed, Nat Conkle. There must be two of them. Bert Bamford, you don't know it, but you're going to be a father. Sorry,
Jimmy, this gentleman's come to see Mr. Bamford.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello, son. My name's Hayward.
My name's Jimmy Bamford. I'm afraid my dad's out on business and he won't be
That's
back.
all right. Your landlady said he wouldn't be long, so I'll wait.
But he's...
Well, a nice place your dad's got here. It's nicely kept, too, isn't it? Yeah, how long have your parents been married?
10 years.
Oh. Well, they must be proud of a fine lad like you. How old are you?
12.
Oh, you're like all the youngsters nowadays. No memory for dates.
Oh, if you've got a train to catch, I'm sure my dad won't mind if
Now,
you...
take it easy, lad. Did I say that?
Say what?
I've got a train to catch.
Oh, have you? Well, here's your hat.
Oh, it's all right. There's plenty of time. I'll hang on for a bit. Oh, if you do want to do something useful, you can show me where the bathroom is.
The bathroom?
Yeah. I mean, you live here, don't you? So I suppose you know where it is. Well, come on, lad. Where's the bathroom?
I'm just trying to remember. I haven't been in there for 6 months.
Huh?
Right, Mr. Hayward. This way. Here we are. I thought I'd show you the spare bed on the way.
I don't want to see any beds. I want to see the bathroom.
The bathroom. Right. Follow me. Well, now you know where the wardrobe is. I thought you might like to take your coat off.
Oh, thanks.
Wait.
Hello, Jimmy. Well, this is a surprise. Well, aren't you going to introduce us?
This is Mr. Hayward. Mr. Hayward, this is, my father.
Mr. Hayward of National Construction.
Yes, that's right, Bamford. I shan't take up very much of your time. I just want to find out a bit more about your technical experience.
Well, I am surprised to see you. Sit down, will you?
Oh, thanks.
You mean, you're still interested in spite of that letter I sent you?
Well, I must admit your spelling leaves a little bit to be desired. Well, after all, we won't be engaging you as a clerk, will we?
No. Well, we can't talk with dry throats, can we? Jimmy, be a pal, nip in the kitchen and put the kettle on, will you?
Yes.
Oh, nice lad, that. Got a weird sense of humour, though, isn't he?
One of the best, though. I'm very fond of Jimmy. I've known him a long time.
All his life, eh?
No, not as long as that, no. No, I think he was about 5 years old when his mother introduced me to him. What's up, Jimmy?
I can't find the kitchen.
Never mind, I'll do it. We'll have a nice cup of tea and then we'll get down to brass tacks, eh, Mr. Hayward?
My dad knows where the kitchen is. Would you like a cigarette?
Oh, yes, thanks, Jimmy.
There you are.
What's this?
To Bert with love from Millie. So that's your mother's name, is it, Millie? Do you know, that's a funny coincidence. I've got a sister, her name's Millie.
Oh, hello, Jimmy, love. Oh, excuse me barging in, but Bert asked me to collect his shoes from the menders while I was out shopping.
Oh, my name's Hayward. I was just telling Jimmy I got a sister called Millie.
Oh, really? Oh, well, how do you do?
Yeah, I could tell you were Jimmy's mother a mile off. He's got your eyes.
Oh, Bert, I've just got your shoes from the menders.
Oh, thanks.
Yes, he's certainly got your eyes. But he's got your chin.
Well, I don't think my husband George would like to hear you say that. Well, I've got some work to do in my kitchen.
Ah, here we are. Oh, she's left her basket.
What was all that about her husband, George?
Well, you see, my real father's called George, Bert's my stepfather.
Get down to business.
Oh, yes, oh, but before we do, I did ask where the bathroom was about 20 minutes ago.
I'm terribly sorry. Look, it's down the hall, second on the left.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, where is the kitchen?
Oh, do you know if Mr. Bamford's back yet?
Well, as a matter of fact, I'm just trying to have a little business chat with him. Would you like a word with his wife?
His wife?
I'll get his son to fetch her for you. Jimmy!
I'll give him wife and son. Oh, hello. I'd like to speak to your mother, please.
Oh, she doesn't live here. Round the corner, number 45. Are you a friend of hers?
Well, you might just say we have a mutual acquaintance.
Anything I can do, Jimmy? Oh, Millie.
Oh, don't you Millie me, you...
See what happens when you break rule number 5?
Damn it, Hilda, I can't find them anywhere. The least you can do is to help me look, dear. Those grey trousers are the uncomfortable ones I've got.
Well, it's not my fault if none of the others fit you. You're getting fatter, you know.
I am not getting fatter.
Well, then, if you're not, your trousers must have gone on a diet. Anyway, I don't know why you want these grey ones all of a sudden.
Well, I might as well be comfortable, dear, if I'm going to sit on that office stool all evening.
Oh, so you're working at the office tonight, are you? And I suppose that secretary of yours is working late, too.
Really, Hilda, I don't understand you, dear. How can you be jealous of a girl that you've never even met? Oh, darling, really.
Oh, I couldn't make anyone hear at the front door. I'm looking for Jimmy's mother.
I'm his mother. What's he done?
Oh, nothing. I wish I could say the same for his father.
I beg your pardon?
My name's Millie Palmer. Look, I'll give it you straight. I've got no grudge against you, but I think you ought to know the way your husband's been carrying on with me. I thought he were a nice, respectable fellow. Now I find he's a married man with a family.
But I can't believe it.
Well, neither did I until I met his son. Well, now he's all yours and you're welcome to him.
Oh. George?
Hey, darling. Oh, remind me to take another account ledger and some more into the office, will you, darling? I haven't made very much progress with this new girl yet, but I think we'll get somewhere tonight.
Oh, no, you won't.
Oh, darling, you left your chocolates in the dining room, and I'm afraid I've eaten the last two. I'm so...
Oh, you beast.
Oh, darling, don't be so upset. Oh, no, darling. I'll buy you some more, dear.
You stand there and fold as brass. Well, the romance is over. She's been here and she's told me everything.
She? Well, who's she?
Millie Palmer, of course.
Millie Palmer? Well, darling, I don't know any Millie Palmer.
Well, she knows you. And she's met Jimmy and she said...
She's met Jimmy? Aye. Now, we're getting somewhere, aren't we? Yes, right. Jimmy?
I think he's gone over to Bert.
Oh, has he? Right, now, you get your coat, Hilda, dear, and we're going for a little walk. And, darling, don't worry about this. Everything's going to be all right. No, darling, I promise you.
And before this job, I did 3 years in heavy construction. I see. Well, now I'd like a few details about your family. We seem to have covered the technical qualifications side of it pretty thoroughly, don't you think, sir?
Yes, well, all right, Mr. Hayward. What exactly have you in mind? Where would you like me to begin?
Well, now, your wife is done.
Oh, look at the time already.
Is it 25 past 4? My train goes in half an hour. I'm afraid we'll have to continue this interview some other time.
Oh. All right. Sorry you've got to dash off like this.
Sorry to see you go.
Oh, thanks. Well, my coat in the cupboard, Jimmy.
I'd like to show you that diploma of mine before you go, Mr. Hayward, if you can moment. Well, perhaps we'll find out now. Uh-oh. Where's everyone gone to?
Oh, well, never mind. I'll talk to Jimmy later. I'm sorry I flew off the handle, love. I should have trusted you. Forgive me.
Well, darling, it's either that or sleep on the sofa, isn't it? Mind you, darling, it's only on one condition.
Oh, what's that?
That you try and remember where you put my grey trousers.
You remember putting them in my wardrobe by mistake.
Oh.
You know, I've not been myself lately.
Oh, never mind, darling. You need a little change. That's what it is. I've a good idea to take you to Blackpool for the weekend. You'd like that? Lovely.
Jimmy,
Oh.
I want a
hello.
word with you, young
Yeah.
man. You've been up to some hanky-panky, haven't you?
Yeah, he's not the only one. I'm sorry about this, Bamford. It's none of my business, but there's been some funny goings-on around here. Jimmy, I think you'd better explain to your father.
I'd like to make one thing quite clear. We're not married.
I'm very broad-minded, but really. That doesn't give you the right to go off for the weekend with another man.
He's not a man, he's my father.
Well, he can't be your father. Well, he told me that he was, and that she was, well, so therefore I thought that you...
Look, I only live here. Will somebody kindly tell me what's going on?
Well, I think I'll go and feed me white mice.
Well, Jimmy, we're waiting.
Oh, and then to make it worse, that monk thought that Millie was Dad's secretary and they were having an affair. Oh, I wish I'd been there. It must have been a scream.
You could say that again. You should have seen the expression on Haywood's face.
How did Millie take the news?
Oh, well, she laughed about it, eventually. Actually, though, it did me a good turn. I didn't get the job with Haywood, of course, but your dad gave me a rise when he thought I was leaving him.
Oh, I'm glad Millie took it in good part. I'd like to meet her sometime.
Would you? Well, as a matter of fact, she's coming round to my place. Blimey, look at the time. She'll be there now. Would you like to meet her now?
I'd love to. I just get me thought.
You'll like her. She's a nice girl.
So I thought that if Bert could get this job with Mr. Haywood, we could still go camping. And that's how it all started.
Well, you made a right mess of it, didn't you? Didn't it occur to you it'd all come out in the end?
Well, no, not really. I mean, after all, you and Bert are going to be married.
Bert's marrying me.
That's what I said.
Well, it's the first I've heard of it. I mean, we've only just started going out together.
Hasn't he proposed to you?
Of course not. Mind you, I know he has asked me to make up this fort to go away on holiday in his car, but... Mind you, of course, it's, I could do a lot worse. He's a very steady type.
Jim, what have you done? Oh, nothing, Millie. Millie?
Yes, Jimmy?
If I were you, I'd marry Bert.
Would you, Jimmy?
Yeah, my mum's very worried about him.
What do you mean?
Well, it's all these girls he keeps getting mixed up with.
All what girls?
Oh, there's dozens of them. I come in here sometimes and he's like a referee at a hockey match.
Oh, he is he?
Yeah.
And only last night he was telling me I was the only girl he was interested in.
Oh, he would. He tells them all that.
Oh, he does he?
Yeah.
Well, if I ever see him with another girl, I don't...
Oh, Millie, look.
Don't you, Millie, me, you...
Repeat after me.
Oh, go away.
Rule 5.